Ladies and gentlemen, Vince here. Today I'm breaking down some apps that promise rewards and my experience with them. I hope you enjoy. First of all, we have Cash Run. This is what Cash Run looks like, everyone. It's a very straightforward app. At the top of the screen, you have your Coinbase currency. And next to that, you have an energy system that recharges throughout the day. All you literally do is try and avoid the hazards, everyone, while trying to pick up the cash. Now, granted, this is all virtual currency, so please keep that in mind. Where the supposed real earning comes from is after you complete the level, okay? So what you're seeing here right now is just me essentially doing the gameplay portion of the app. Then we run all the way to the end here, calculate all that cash collected. Seems we did pretty good. And now this is the area that actually counts. You see at the bottom of the screen, it states that we can continue if we watch an advertisement, and you'll notice there's a little coin icon there. Because it's my first play of the day, I get 2 times the points, which converted into 25,500 of the coins, everyone. You can also upgrade your little character at the bottom of the screen there as well, which I'll do that now. Just remember here though, the rates will change every single week in my opinion, based on what the advertisers will pay the developers, okay? So please always keep this in mind. And again, this is here in Australia, so your rates could be completely different. I heard some people are only getting like 200 coins in their country, which I wouldn't even bother with. Again, you can already tell by looking at this game, everyone, you're not really going to be expecting to break the bank by any means, but is it actually worth the time and effort? And now you can see I'm getting 11,600 or so of these coins. So now for my 48,000 coins, we have the options of cashing out to Coinbase, Ethereum, Binance, and of course, PayPal. My 48,000 coins convert into 4 cents worth of USD currency. So essentially every 10,000 coins converts into 1 cent. And I am happy to say, everyone, I did test out the cash out recently, and they did actually give me my reward without any issues whatsoever straight away, at least in my own experience here in Australia. So keep that in mind. So while it's nothing revolutionary, everyone, at least it did keep its promise here in Australia for myself, which was nice to see. Let's move on to the next app. I did just want to say, if you enjoy what I do here on YouTube every single week, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. YouTube's been insane lately, but you guys watching makes it all worth it. Thank you all so much. Next, we have an app called Make Money. Ladies and gentlemen, the absolute state of this application, I just cannot even get into it properly without raging, okay? I've wasted so much time, and I'm gonna break down what happened. So hopefully you don't fall into the same trap. So this is what it looks like when you first launch it up. Top of the screen, you have your balance and your offers, okay? You can cycle through the offers, very, very straightforward system. It has a $5 USD minimum, which to actually get that, you'll need to generate 3.5 million of the points on the application, okay? And cycling through the offers here, you'll notice that a majority of them will give millions upon millions of these said points. Now, I'm not going to bore you with the details of how an offer wall works. I'm assuming by now, almost everyone watching should know exactly how these things are with multi-tiered rewards and how difficult they can actually be. And you should know the time that goes into these offer walls really is nothing to scoff at. I do see offers that potentially give hundreds upon hundreds of dollars USD. If the application has become abandoned or broken, that doesn't really matter, does it? Ladies and gentlemen, 3 months ago, I started offers, okay? Match Collector actually still has the tracking active. You can see I completed level 1 up to 5. Thankfully, they give you access to your account history. So you guys can see here, 3 months ago, I completed all of these offers to get the points. In fact, I managed to generate 3.6 million of the points, which allowed me to activate that $5 cash out. Now, you're probably thinking, 3 months, surely something good happened between that time, right? Especially when their playtime reward system is active and technically was being tracked correctly. Ladies and gentlemen, I withdrew 3 months ago. They've actually changed the date on when I requested this. It states only 2 months ago, but I never ever received the withdrawal. You can literally see here, everyone. I sent an email out on the 6th of April because I was waiting so long, and I never heard anything back. So for the sake of the video today, I've just sent another one, and hopefully I get some sort of response after 3 months, everyone. If not, you'll hear this again on a follow-up video, and then we'll completely put the final nail in the coffin for this one. I mean, realistically, you should skip out on it anyway, because no one should wait that long with no response. It's sad though, because the games are actually fun that you can play through it. It's just, what's the point if they don't actually give you a reward? Next up, we have GReward. This is what GReward looks like these days, guys. Top of the screen, you still have your points. I have 1,600 points or so. And the way you generate these points is through their offer wall and playtime reward system. I actually forgot that GReward was even around anymore, everyone. I haven't seen any advertising for it at all in like years. They also do have surveys, by the way. Now, jumping straight to the cash out area, 3,000 points is 20 cents minimum cash out there, ladies and gentlemen, but it's not available at the moment, it seems, here in Australia. So we're going to jump to the $1 minimum cash out for 10,000 points. So that's how we can break that down. Just keep in mind, everyone, 482,000 points converts into $50, okay? They also have a gift card area and a recharge area, which I don't even bother with. CPX Research actually has surveys willing to give me over $1.50 almost, which is excellent to see. It means they're actually giving you a fair shake when it comes to the survey prices. Now, of course, you're not going to be able to complete all of these without getting screened out, but it's nice to see that potential. Their playtime reward system, I feel like it can be improved, at least here in Australia, when it comes to the prices. Now, in regards to the offer-wall prices, I have to say, everyone, I'm pretty disappointed. These rates can definitely be improved, with the majority of the offers actually giving around $50 or so maximum. And that's with the promotion. Without the promotion, that's half, so it's around $25. It's sad to see, everyone, but it seems that GReward has really dropped its rates over the years. Whether it be deliberately or not, I'm not too sure, but all I can say is that here in Australia, it's definitely underpaying compared to other platforms. Remember, around 490 or so thousand of the coins converts into $50, and a majority of these offers are barely scratching that. And the ones that do, like this Rise of Kingdoms offer for 13 million, should be paying a lot more. Again, that's why offer wall comparisons are so important. Now, does that make it a bad application? I mean, it just depends on your country. What I will say though, everyone, GReward did pay me instantly to my account without any issues, at least here in Australia and in my experience. So do whatever you want with that information. Again, it's gone so quiet over the years. I bet most of you guys forgot it even existed as well. Either way, let's move on. Last up, we have Play to Win. I think Play to Win has surprised me the most, ladies and gentlemen. It just really does not look like an application that will actually come through with its rewards, okay? Here you can see all the different giveaways that they're having every single day, week, and month. There is absolutely no purchase or anything necessary when it comes to this app, everyone. In fact, all you literally do is just spin the machine and you generate coins, and in return, you may get a PayPal reward. They really do try and force advertisements on you all the time though, and this is how they make their currency, in my opinion, and they give a little bit back to you, the player. What surprised me the most though, everyone, like right now, I just got a mini game. There's a very good chance I may get this $1 on camera. So let's see. Sadly not. But I have been fortunate enough before while recording the video, so that's pretty cool. They also do have a bingo tournament as well, everyone. Again, everything pretty much plays an advertisement, but the whole thing's ran by the in-game currency of coins. So this is pretty cool for people that like playing these type of games where you just relax, play bingo, spin a machine to try and get something in return. You can win tickets as well that will get you into very special tournaments, so keep this in mind. This is what the bingo aspect looks like. I'm sure a majority of you guys out there know how to play bingo. You see, as I'm playing, I'm generating the coins. I will say though, each of these bingo games do go for a while, everyone, easily 3 or 4 minutes. Sadly, I wasn't able to get the bingo this time, but I did generate 7 of the tickets for the tournaments, and I earned 550,000 coins. While I do love this tournament-based system, everyone, I do feel like a lot of people may think it turns into a big grind, but if you're going to be using an app anyway, you might as well try and get a reward out of it, right? And as long as they actually pay that reward, that's all that matters. And yes, everyone, I am very happy to say I have managed to win rewards with Play to Win. The only thing is though, they do pay within 5 to 7 days, so you will have to wait a bit for that PayPal. In fact, I've won around $4 USD in total now by playing this. It may not be for everyone, but it does have plenty of content for you guys to consume over time. Again, I'm always suspicious when it comes to these type of applications to how many advertisements you actually have to watch in the background in order to get that PayPal. Now you know about it, and you guys can decide what you want to do with that information. At least here in Australia, Play to Win did come through for me. Thank you all for watching. Check out my channel for almost 1,000 reviews. I'll catch you all later.